so far this year. Heap's got a couple of results. Had a nice win over Pat Phillips of Franklin and Marshall last week. 4-2 at the Southeast Open. Still no Heap, a sophomore from Florida. And the first minute of this first period at 1:49. I've seen a couple guys just kind of measuring each other out, it would look like. Some good action there, but Heap fighting off McBurney's attempts to get control. And the Bears got off to a really good start with the duel, with wins at 84 and 97, and then a pin from Semenenko at the heavyweight. And the last two have resulted in victories for Davidson to pull this to a 21-12 match for the team scores. Which really means the two forfeits offset each other. There was a forfeit at 125 in favor of Jared Bruner of the Bears, and on the other end at 141 for Davidson. Still a lot of action. There's the shot, and out of bounds go McBurney and Heap. And we're almost to the end of the first period, and when you get to this point, 40 seconds left, scoreless first, you start thinking this could be one of those strategic matches that, maybe one takedown could be all it takes.
Yeah, I really like McBurney's pace here. He's been pushing the action the whole first period and looking for his openings.
Inside, about now 20 seconds left in the first. And Heap trying to get control, still doesn't have it. And still neutral, says the official. Short time, and that is going to do it for the first period. Neither man gaining the critical control for the takedown points. And looks like it's going to be McBurney's choice. He'll go bottom, look for escape point to break the scoreless tie. Good mat return there from Heap. Keeps McBurney down. McBurney trying to step out of it. Does he break the hold? He was able to regather that ankle. Good pin there, and there's the swing out. And a point for McBurney. So 1-0 here at 1:49. 3 matches after this one to call it a morning from here in Providence. Again, Davidson gets on the bus and heads to Bridgeport after this. They'll make their way to Sacred Heart for an evening affair. I'd imagine they'd fly home after that. Davidson, North Carolina, not an easy bus ride.
Nope. That's an all-nighter.
Well, for Bridgeport, could probably find a quick flight out of this New York City somewhere. I'd imagine. Still 1-0, only 18 seconds of riding time accrued before McBurney escaped his bottom position to start this second period. And McBurney's close. Okay, he still doesn't have control, and he spins back. He's got the leg pinned, but That left leg, I'm sorry, the right leg is out. McBurney's trying to pull him back in, doesn't want to have to reset the out of bounds.
Yeah, what he wants to do is get him all the way in so he can make sure he doesn't kick out.
And there's the points. Good patience, I think, there from McBurney. You know, he had to really hang that ankle for a while. And that will give him a 4-0 lead going into the third. That's a critical takedown.
Yep, really, really great timing on that one.
Needed to be aware of the clock and his physical positioning on the mat. Executed well. Has a 4-0 lead on Heap of Davidson, does the Brown Bears McBurney. Heap does choose bottom, not a surprise. Does not appear riding time is going to be a factor in this 149 match. And for Heap, I'd imagine it's escape is priority one. Avoiding back points has got to be priority two. And he gets priority one pretty quickly. Now he needs a takedown. Good shot. Tries to pin that right ankle of Heap, and Heap might be able to. Heap's got to be careful here. He might find himself in a bad spot. Still no control, says the official, and that's going to be a stalemate, I would think.
Yeah, really great job. Just improving your position and making sure that you're not giving up that takedown easy.
It was good defensive wrestling, I think, there by McBurney. McBurney still in a good spot. There's the takedown for Heap, I'm sorry. Got it backwards. And he ties it at 4. That's good points there for Heap. He needed him. And does Heap fall victim to a reversal? No, there's the escape point. So now it comes really down to takedown. With 30 seconds left in the third period, McBurney's got to defend well, but not so well that he risks stall points, correct?
Yep. Yep, he's going to look to maybe scramble this one and eat some clock.
McBurney trying to go underneath. Still no control. I'm waiting for the official. And time expires. We might get a brick. And it's not going to be a brick review. It's actually going to be an official review. Let's see if we get a good look at this. It'll be on, the officials will be right next to us. But let's see what we get. Do you think he had enough for the takedown?
I think they're going to look if his hip was down or not. I saw his hands locked around the leg, but if both hips are on the mat, like
it's a takedown.
Yep.
And that would be a last-second victory for Anderson Heap. And that's why you wrestle it to the full 2 minutes. So our crew is helping out the officials to get them the replay they need. And it'll be the last, like, 5, maybe 8 seconds of the match. We got a good earshot of the officials,
yep.
So I got to tell you that, folks. You can see bottom of your screen. I'll wave my hand. You see me there. That's me. And here's a look. So here's the scramble. McBurney's got one hip down. From that angle, it looks pretty even.
Yep.
No control. But it's the next couple of seconds we got to watch for. There, we'll get it from up here. This is probably your best angle because you'll see the whole sequence. Yep. The official, you can see him, Nam Tran, saying there's no control. See, from that angle, it doesn't look like the hip is down.
Yeah, I'm curious on the clock, too.
That's the end right there. Yep. There's the zeros. It's close.
That's close.
So his hands are not secured, I think, is the other piece they're going to look for, right, Nick?
Yeah.
You didn't see it on the other end. It wasn't around the other. But is there another? What was our other? Did we have another camera angle?
Yeah, I'll tell you, they're taking their due diligence. They're watching two things. As Nick said a couple minutes ago, that they're watching to see the hip, and you'll watch McBurney at that angle right there. His hip is not down,
and his arm's stuck,
and his arm is out. And then you'll see he goes actually underneath, and that's the whistle ending. The brick comes flying out, but the official had already indicated this.
Yeah, I think they're looking now, right? Like, if you see Heap's left arm not fully out and around the other leg.
Right. And
after review, the ruling on the mat is upheld. No takedown.
So they reviewed it in full. There's no takedown. They'll give an explanation, and McBurney escapes, literally, with the victory.
That was a close one.